From the studios of Foxboro Cable Access, located in the center of Foxborough, Massachusetts, you are watching Around Foxborough.
Hi, I'm Steve Uden. Welcome to another excellent conversation at Around Foxborough. I'm really happy that we have a very young, talented woman here to talk to us about her career and some of her goings on here in Foxborough and around and outside Foxborough and what she's doing. I'm going to say your name, Sioo, but please introduce yourself and maybe explain your name a little bit, because it'll be up on the screen and people might wonder. I don't know if you've been there, but my last name's Uden, so I've been to that rodeo of, how do you say your name?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Sioo. Thank you for having me. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician from Medway, Mass. And a little bit about where the name came from. My government name is Siobhan, and it's very Gaelic Irish. So it's spelled Siobhan.
Ah,
yes.
Now I see the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So growing up, people would see the name and read it Siobhan. And so I was like, oh, no one will find me if I go, my name is Siobhan. Because I ask people to try and spell it all the time just to see what they come up with. And it's always like SHEVON, CHAVON. Yes, so yeah. I figured no one would be able to find me if I went by Siobhan. So I was like, oh, I'll just stick with Sioo, S-I-O, and then I threw the extra O in there for jazz purposes.
Oh, cool.
Just for fun,
Oh, that's a very clever way to handle it.
Yeah, so that's where it came from.
In my family, we just say our last name is often misspelled and mispronounced.
Yep.
So I think you and I are brother and sister in that world.
Absolutely.
So you're from Medway. Did you grow up in Medway, and are you still based in Medway? Do you want to talk about hometown a little bit and how that's influenced your music? We'll get into that more too,
sure.
The music. But tell me, I Love Medway stories by Sioo.
Yeah, so I grew up in Medway and I still live in Medway. It's just a nice little town. Mm-hmm. My dad grew up there, so he wanted to stay, and my mom is from Walpole, so we were all kind of local, and my family's very local, so we all just decided to stay in Medway, and it's a nice little town.
Do you have a big family?
I do.
Are you from a big family?
Yes, yeah, we're very Italian, so.
Really?
Yeah, Italian, Irish, and then
you got
a little bit of
going
mix
on.
Of everything, yeah.
Well, if nothing else, there's a lot of happy timbre of the languages, right? The Irish and the Italian are very happy and
yes.
musical ways of speaking, right?
Absolutely.
You've been on TV. I snooped you out a little bit on the internet before this interview, just so we had some familiarity here at the show. You were on The Search, and I saw your performance, and we're going to show some of your music later in this episode that's not from The Search. But how did you get that? That was pretty exciting, right? Because I watched a video of you doing it, and you were thrilled.
Yes, yeah,
and you performed very well, too.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Actually, I feel like it was a divine intervention from the universe, me joining The Search. Mm-hmm. This past August 2025, I decided I was gonna quit my 9-to-5. I was working at a school, and I was like, you know what? I'm 27. I just gotta take the leap now. I think I'll regret it if I don't. So I quit the job, and then I just started going to open mics. And just, you only sing a few songs at open
mm-hmm.
mics, but I was like, I think it's the first step. So literally it was maybe my second open mic that I went to. I went to Myrtle, Rhode Island. Mm-hmm. It's in East Providence, I believe. And they have an open mic every once a month. And so me and my girlfriend went down there, and I ended up getting there a little bit late, and so they put me on the bottom of the list. The list was 2 pages long.
Of open mic.
Yeah. It was it was awesome to see everybody. Mm-hmm. So I ended up waiting 3 hours to perform. Yeah. But the host for the evening was Kara McKee, and she was on The Voice. So I wanted to stick around and check things out. Mm-hmm. And so I waited the 3 hours, and then I went up and sang my 2 songs, and afterwards her and a couple other guys, which I now know is Ed Brady, who is like the producer of The Search, and one of their camera guys. They all like brought me out back. They were like, oh, like we're doing this show. We'd love to like interview you a little bit and tell you about it and see if you want to join. And so I was like, sure. So I like go to my girlfriend. I was like, listen, these guys are gonna take me out back. They're gonna interview me if I don't come back.
And it's 11:30 at night.
It's
right?
11:30 at night,
right,
but
right.
you know, I'm like, I got a good feeling, you know. So she was like, okay, like do your thing. So I went out back, and they kind of explained that it was like a talent showcase. They were kind of doing like an America's Got Talent, The Voice kind of thing for New England, since they felt like there wasn't like a lot of representation here. Like you always got to go to like the big cities out there, you know. Yeah, and so I was like, sign me up. That's literally why I quit my job. Like I want to do music full time. So
and it's
I'm
a
there.
competition, right?
Yes.
So the night at the open mic and what followed that night was an audition, or was it a demo tape, or was it a little bit of a blend? Because they had seen you perform.
Yeah.
They may have taped it, I don't know, but I know there was you did something later with The Search.
Yeah.
A solo, if you will.
Yeah.
So is that what they did? They put your audition tape or demo tape in the can, and then they got back to you, or did
so
it take months,
actually,
years, weeks, days?
Yeah, I actually didn't take like too long. So how the process was working, they were going to open mics and people were like coming to audition, and I didn't know that I was just showing up for the open mic.
Right.
So what actually was really cool about this was they ended up giving me like a golden anchor or like a golden buzzer kind of thing. So I ended up being able to just go to the finale because they loved what I did so much that they were
you went to the front of the velvet rope.
Yes,
of the actual competition.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was really cool. So I didn't really have to like audition, even though there were auditions.
They knew what they had.
Yeah. So that was really cool. So then I got to just go to the semifinals. I got to perform my original music for the semifinals, and they were like, you know, you don't have to like be like too stressed because you're already going to the finals, but like, you know, go out there and have fun and like show your stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
So did you have to do a lot of traveling for that, or is it regional here in New England?
It was mainly based in Rhode Island, just because like the producer and a lot of the team is from Rhode Island. So they had like a lot of connections there. And there's a lot of like places kind of like Myrtle that have a lot of live original music from the community come there and perform. So there were a lot of opportunities in that area.
And you got URI, you got RISD, you got Brownies going, right? You know, you have it's all interesting types of talent. Right?
Yeah.
RISD was where Talking Heads started, right?
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
they
know
were
that.
all Rhode Island School of Design people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's a very interesting story.
I will.
What other, have you done other media like gigs? We'll talk about the stadium here in a minute, which makes my tail wag. That's a really exciting story. But you're on The Search. Were you on other shows that I might have missed in my research for you, or not yet?
Not yet. I did audition throughout the years. Like since I was like maybe like 16, I've been auditioning for The Voice and American Idol.
And that's a tough line to wait in. You said 3 hours at Rhode Island. I mean, those people wait at the Heinz Auditorium or wherever forever.
It was no joke. They were like, oh, like your call time's at 6 a.m. We like, me and my family traveled out to wherever the, you know, like
and it's chop,
Baltimore
once they call your name,
Yeah, but so we got in line at like 4 a.m. and then the line was already wrapped around the building like twice. So then we were in line forever, and then it was like a whole day thing, and then you only have like literally 60 seconds to
you've got
wow them.
You've got chutzpah, I'll tell you that. You've got real passion and drive, right?
Thank you.
And you need that in this, especially since now this is your primary, vocation or job, or this is how you put food on the table, so to speak, right?
Absolutely, yep.
And hopefully have a nice fancy car. You did a restaurant here in Mansfield, Trattoria della Nonna.
Yes.
How did you get that? They have great food, and they're a lovely couple that own the place. And they have a place in Walpole, too.
Oh, yeah.
How did that come about? Because our friends that watch this show locally know that restaurant in Mansfield.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that place. It's like such a such a cool vibe, and the food is phenomenal.
And the pizza is good too. That comes out of the
Yes.
oven if you're sitting there at a table. Yum yum yum.
It's the first time I was there, they gave me like a little complimentary pizza, and I was like, this is the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
I think you've ruined the rest of the pizzas for me.
Yeah, but they're more gourmet-ish, right?
Yeah.
But they're not snobby.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
They're good pizza, and it's
Yeah.
nice restaurant food. Try the rabbit sausage if you haven't had it.
Ooh, okay.
They made me get it.
Yeah.
I went in, I'm like, I'm one of those people like, what do you get? And she said, you're getting the rabbit sausage. And then her husband came out and said, you are getting the rabbit sausage. I went, yeah.
That's
He goes, good, I
awesome.
heard somebody was getting that. So did you sing all night there, or do you have regular gigs there, or was it sort of a one sort of Sioo passing through?
Yeah. To track backwards, I didn't answer your question, but I ended up meeting Yvonne, through the owner, through a class that we were both taking at the Enchanted Fox in Medway.
Ah.
Yeah, so we would go there every Thursday and like do our
Oh, that's how the
mediumship
kismet started.
Yes, yeah. And she was like, oh, I found out that I have like a music license, like you can come perform. And I was like, I'm on my way. So since then I've been performing. I perform there like once a month.
So do you bring pre-recorded music and your own sound system, or a little of both, depending on the gig and
Yep.
what they have?
Yep, yeah, so I bring my own equipment, my speakers and microphone and stands and stuff.
And are you still gigging out? Do you always look for gigs? Do you have
Yes.
anything? We don't have to be specific because we can put it on the screen or send people to your website. But do you have some upcoming gigs that you're ready to do or getting prepared for and rehearsing for?
Yeah. So actually, I was just at Trattoria della Nona's this past weekend, and so I gotta organize when I'll be back there in July. But
Oh, good.
then this coming weekend on the 20th, I'm doing like a Pride market in Rhode Island.
I saw the posters for the Trattoria, and for the what is it called? Pride Market?
Yeah, it's like a Pride market. It's,
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Can you give a short definition of what that is? Or?
Yeah, I think it's just like I think it's just gonna be like vendors.
Oh, it's like a fair.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it. So
yeah,
you'll be some of the entertainment there. They'll have artisans there, and you'll
Yep.
be one of them.
Yep, so I'm going to be doing that during the day, and then in the evening, I'm going to be jumping to Mickey Cassidy's in Medway from 8:30 to 11:30. So, and they're each 3-hour gigs, so it's going to be a lot for the day. But
So your entourage will put you in the Tahoe and drive you and open
Right.
the back door and walk you in.
Right,
The artist go with
Yep.
the paparazzi. Say
Yep.
hi, say hi, say hi.
And then on the 27th, I'm going to be at the Celebrate with Pride event. Like it's like a Pride event in Franklin, Mass. On the
Okay.
Common. Yeah, from 12 to 4.
So you're getting around to those celebrations, and you're doing some gig that's more like neutral, if you will, or
Yeah.
gig work.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Luciano's in Rentham? Have you ever been there?
I don't think so.
Okay,
no.
drive by it.
Okay.
They have what they call light music.
Oh, nice.
Maybe you should stop in there. I can't speak for them at all, but it's a nice restaurant and
Okay.
a soft. What's your range? I was going to make you an alto. You sound like an alto when you speak, but you can sing up in the high range.
Yeah. I like to say I'm like a high soprano.
Yeah.
But I feel like I do have a pretty big range. So.
Yeah.
When
No.
I was doing like choir and chorus in middle school, I was an alto.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not that far off.
Yeah.
Because I
so-
hear an alto when you speak.
Yeah.
So I was a choir singer and all that stuff too.
Slowly made my way out of my shell.
So, all right. Well, nice segue. Getting out of your shell and getting into the bowl. You sang the national anthem at Gillette Stadium.
Yes.
How does a young woman get that gig?
Oh my gosh. So
They never called me.
it was a dream come true, and the fact that I actually did it twice was even like more incredible. So Ed Brady, who is the producer of The Search, he had a friend. He has friends everywhere, but he has a friend who works for Boston Legacy, and he messaged Ed and was like, "Hey, I'm anthem list for these 2 dates. Do you have anyone who would be willing to come?" And so he messaged me and like a few people, and I was like, "I'm on my way. I'll sing both of them if they need it. Like
Right.
I'm there." So
Had
yeah.
you practiced and performed the national anthem before?
Yes, yeah. So
Because
I've
when you're at the
performed
Rockets
it.
Red Glare, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, they have to go up there, you know.
Yeah. I sang it for like pep rallies and for my graduation in high school. So I had some good training there. But that was like my first time ever doing like a big thing like that, like on a like stadium, you know, like.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Call on me, Steve.
Okay, you.
What's it like performing with the reverb in a stadium? Right? Are you wearing ear monitors, or do you have floor monitors, or are you
Nope.
just singing through the echo and trying to get by it as a professional?
That goes a little tricky.
Is that a decent question?
Yes, that's a really great question. People ask me that a lot, actually. So doing the sound check, it was a little crazier than when people were in the stands because there was
Totally
no one
different.
there. So the reverb
Air,
was
yep.
like a little extra crazy. But it was good to practice with the extra reverb because then it felt a little better when there was more people
Is it
in there.
confusing with or without the humans in the building?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
It's a type of singing. It's a stadium singing, right?
Yeah,
Unless you're
and it's
eared
like
up.
a cappella, so.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a little tricky at first, I guess, but then once I got into it, I was okay, and I just kept like, you know, I had like my rhythm, like I was like just tapping the ground with my foot and like my thigh with my hand to like keep me on beat. I just really tried to like focus on hearing myself in front of me rather than around me, and just try and ignore it as best I could.
So you show up with your gift and your talent to a stadium, in this case, Gillette. Who from Gillette helps you the way Paul helps us produce and direct this show? Like, there's people running the stadium and the audio. Do they get in touch with you before the show or during the show and then mic you up and say, okay, you have 15 minutes to get your reverb sea legs or whatever?
Yeah.
Are they helpful or useful?
Yes,
or
100%. Asim.
Because they have a lot going on.
Yeah, they really do, and like they're really with it, and they did a great job. Asim is the guy who reached out to my friend Ed, and so he works for Boston Legacy. So he was really helpful. He like got us onto the field and walked me through it, got us all like the badges and everything. And he was lovely. And also Anthony Champagne, he was, you know, the headset guy, and he gave me the mic, and he walked me through the whole process of like the reverb. He let me like rehearse a couple times, you know. The whole team was just like really, really kind and helpful through like the whole process. And
well, you know, it's nice, and this is, I think, a good point in the show. We're not going to have you singing the national anthem, although that is available online, if I remember,
yes.
right?
Yep.
But you helped us record this week, and this is mid-June right now when we taped this show, but you did some in-studio recording of your original music and composition, and how many songs did you do?
I believe I did maybe 6.
We'll see how it comes out in the final cut, right?
Yeah.
You know the business, right?
Yep, I do.
But let's cut away for a minute and see some of your art.
Okay.
We'll go to that right now.
Sometimes when I hear the birds singing, I wonder if it's their favorite song. And sometimes when I hear the wind blow, I wonder where it belongs. And when the sunflowers dance upon my fingertips, I feel tranquility, serenity. Flows like a petal in the wind, and I feel the warmth of your skin. You're my sunflower that makes me dance. I love you like no other. I need you like the grass needs water. And I fall for you like auburn leaves in September in the breeze. And when the feel the warmth of your skin. You're my sunflower that makes me dance. And your smile is what I remember when I stare up at the ceiling at midnight, thinking about your heart beating against mine, and how we loved each other to the moon and beyond. I'll love you forever and ever. Oh, I promise you I do. I'll love you forever and ever. I promise, so I do. Thank you. I don't know where we're going anymore. I feel like I'm paddling alone, and we can't see the shore. I feel like there's too many holes up in our boat, just me and you. But I feel like I'm doing the work to save what we had, to save what we had. I'm not sure what it is that I love about you anymore, and that makes me sad. This relationship isn't what it was before. You don't send me your music anymore. I can't listen to the playlist we once formed. We no longer have deep conversations on the floor, just me and you. But I feel like I'm doing the work to save what we had, to save what we had. I'm tired of asking to be treated the way I deserve. I'm tired of asking to be treated the way I deserve. I'm tired of asking to be treated the way I deserve. I'm tired Deep through the clouds, flooding out, my tears push through the gates. Every time I see your face, I miss you the same. Oh, deep through the clouds, flooding out, my tears push through the gates. Every time I see your face, I miss you the same. Oh, I can't move on without you. People tell me to distance myself, but it hurts to be away from you. I don't wanna love nobody else. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. Go. I didn't know what I had until you were gone and out of sight.
Wow. So now your parents and your friends and loved ones can watch it, and I don't know if you rewatch your work, but people now out there will get to see some of what you're doing from this show, and we thank you for doing that. Everything takes time and energy, and even saving your voice. Honey lemon.
Yep.
Throat drops, right?
Absolutely.
Have you traveled, say, internationally or nationally for your art?
Yeah, well, unintentionally, yeah. So I ended up going to Ireland with my mom and a bunch of her friends.
The Italian girl from Walpole?
Yeah.
You went to Ireland.
Yes, well,
Okay.
She's Irish too. So
Okay.
Irish and Italian.
That
so,
works. All right.
Yes, yeah. Her mother was a Curran, so
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. That's wicked Irish.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So we went to Ireland, and we've always wanted to go. And I wasn't even supposed to go, but I just jumped on. I was like, "You're going? Sign me up. I'm going."
So did you sing over there?
So I did, yeah.
Did you find yourself in a pub or a hotel lobby or something like that? Really?
Yes. So we started in Dublin. We went all the way around, up and back, and on the way, I didn't just jump on the bus and was like, "Hey, I'm a singer." Gradually came out as we went, and so we were going to this one restaurant called the Annagasset Inn, I think, or no, the Glide Inn, Annagasset. That's it, and. The bus driver was like, "Oh my gosh, you're a singer? There's gonna be a band at the restaurant tomorrow. I'm gonna get you in there. You're gonna sing with them." And I was like, "Fantastic."
Wow.
Yeah, and then that night before, he found out because there was a piano singer at the hotel bar, and he was singing, and I jokingly was like, "Hey, can I sing a few tunes with you?" And he was like, "Fantastic, come up here, So I sang a couple songs, and everyone was like, "Whoa, what?" They were like, "It's been this long on the bus, and we're just finding out that you sing. You could have been serenading us this whole ride."
99 bottles of beer
literally,
on the wall,
yeah.
99, and then go up into the upper registers,
Yep,
right? And
yeah.
show it off.
Yeah, so.
That brings me to something before we go to the last words, because we have a little less than 5 minutes left on this show, but this has been a real pleasure for me. I wish this show was an hour and a half. I'd love to continue chatting with you. How do you pick your repertoire in general? When you show up to a pub in Ireland, they might tell you what you're singing, or you have to merge some stuff, right, in the key that you all sing in. But what about your body of work that you take on the road with you, or the stuff that we saw tonight in the cutaway?
Yeah. I definitely try and base it off of the vibe of each restaurant or bar or just location that I'm going to. Trattoria della Nonna is more kind of laid back, I'm more dinner, fancy restaurant kind of thing.
You don't want to overpower the audience.
Exactly.
Right?
So I do more dinner vibes, and do my nicer, lower, chiller original music mixed with some covers and stuff. Yeah. But compared to if I go to Mickey Cassidy's at a bar, and we're there till midnight, and people are "Give
going.
us, come on, Eileen," or whatever
Oh,
it is,
right. There you go. Yeah.
So I kind of so I kind of adjust based on the different vibes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you do that the same with your original work?
Yeah.
And then do you cover covers? Like what?
I do.
Who are the people you like to cover?
Ooh.
That's not a broad question, is it, right?
No, and like I'm such a genre girl. Like I have 3 different albums of different genres, so that is helpful for situations with like different vibes and everything. I do have a little bit of something for everything, but I have so many covers that I do cover.
Do you do like the American Songbook or like Fleetwood Mac or Adele or a little bit of everybody?
Yep, I got
what
some
do they
Adele.
call it? Yacht
I've
rock,
got
right?
some Adele.
Yeah.
I've got. I do some Creep by
Oh,
Radiohead.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's a song, right?
Right, and I do like a jazz
Everybody
version.
grabs it and does what they can with it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll
Not
do some
exactly
ABBA.
a wedding song.
No.
But
No, but it's good, you know. Yeah, I'll do ABBA. I'll do like some Natasha Bedingfield, some Nora Jones.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Ingrid Michaelson. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I've got.
Do you play with Enya music, the old Enya catalog? Have you ever heard of her?
I haven't heard that. No.
We'll talk after the show. I'll
Okay.
shine you in on her. She's an interesting, ethereal type of music.
Okay.
Very sort of dreamy.
Ooh, fun.
And highly engineered, produced, but a beautiful voice.
Nice.
We got about 4 minutes left. What I like to do is give you the last word or just continue talking. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. There won't be dead air. But is there something you wanted to mention? Like, I want to thank my parents or my girlfriend or my sister for helping me get here, or anything else. You want to talk about Foxborough, where you'd maybe like to sing in Foxborough. Maybe people will see this. Fire away.
Yeah. I would love to thank like my parents and my girlfriend. They have been so amazing through this whole journey. My girlfriend especially, she's like my #1 fan, my #1 supporter, like goes to all the gigs with me.
Is she a musician?
She's not, she's a teacher.
Okay. Yep.
But she helps me bring all the equipment, the merch, you know, like stays up late nights with me until whenever at open mics, and then drives home and goes to work in the morning. Yeah, she's a saint, and yeah, my parents are great. They actually, the 3 of them chipped in to get me like a really nice new speaker set.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that
you need good noise.
Yeah, so that was really special, and yeah, and I would love to give a shout out to Ed Brady. He's been such a guiding light through this process since I am kind of like new to the business here. Like he's been giving me a lot of opportunities and time to shine, so I really appreciate that a lot.
This was really nice for me.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you.
You're a charming, smart young woman, and I'm sure you're talented. And when it's Grammy time, if you need a fat Scandinavian guy to accompany you in
I'll
the
call
audience,
ya.
call Steve. Steve, it's a free meal. I'll be there, right? What a pleasure. God bless you and your family and your girlfriend and everybody that helps you. My name is Steve Uden, and we just had Sioo here, and a very talented woman, and a pleasure to be with on this show. I'd like to thank Paul Beck, our director and engineer, Mike Weber, the general manager of Foxboro Cable Access, and Jury Love, our producer. But until we meet again, au revoir, God bless Foxborough, and thanks for watching Around Foxborough. Bye-bye.